In 1977, evangelical preacher Jim Jones fled the United States with nearly 1,000 followers of his People's Temple cult.
Well, how about you? Is the best thing ever happened to you?
Deep in the South American jungle, they built a new community and called it Jonestown. It was to be their paradise on earth.
The People's Temple was a wonderful mosaic of the whole spectrum of humanity. It was a dream that died on November 18th, 1978.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God, and will kill for you?
I love you.
Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void.
Speaker,
here's how.
Parties have differences, but if you want change, you want the Democratic Party. Barack Obama was a community organizer like Jesus, who our minister prayed about. Pontius Pilate was a governor. Thank you, Mr.
When outsiders threatened to expose the dark side of their leader, their paradise erupted into violence.
They're killing everyone! Know that you have never been loved so much as I love you right now.
In an apocalyptic final gesture, Jones ordered a mass suicide.
914 people were murdered or drank Kool-Aid laced with poison.
This is the true story of the 5 days that led up to the Jonestown cult suicide.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
In the late 1960s, America was in turmoil. The civil rights movement, anti-Vietnam War protests, violent demonstrations.
Everyone disperse immediately.
And out of the chaos came a powerful, charismatic preacher.
There is a man here who can take this country in a new direction. Barack knows what it means to be a black man living in a country and a culture that is controlled by rich white people. Hillary can never know that. Hillary ain't never been called a nigger.
But demonstrators outside the XL Energy Center are trying to steal the spotlight again. In the last 2 hours, violence broke out near an iconic business in St. Paul.
A guy like my dad found out what you wanted to hear and see and showed it to you. Whatever you were looking for, or wherever you were running from or running toward, dad had an uncanny ability to hook into that. It's exhilarating and very attractive. Once you get hooked by that, it's really hard to get unhooked.
What have you noticed since Iowa about him, about the campaign, about the crowds?
It's, I think from a reporter's point of view, it's almost hard to remain objective because it's infectious, the energy, I think. It's sort of goes against your core to say that as a reporter, but the crowds have gotten so much bigger. His energy has gotten stronger. He feeds off that. And, it used to be we'd see him get a little tired toward the ends of the nights. He wouldn't be quite as energetic on some of those late night rallies. You don't see any of that anymore. He stays at this sort of high octane level.
A couple of newspapers speculated over the weekend that we're seeing something happen here.
What we've seen is the crowds that are coming out aren't the typical kind of folks that you would expect to go to a political rally. They're people that are bringing their kids, they're hoisting them on their shoulders, they're bringing their families out, and I think you talk to them, and a lot of them say, like, yes, we want to come see Barack Obama, but there's also a sense that they want to come see the phenomenon. They want to sense history, and they think that there is something going on here, and they don't want to miss it. It's not cool if you haven't seen Barack Obama in person. I mean, that's sort of the sense you get, especially from the young people you talk to. No further questions. Thank you.
Why would people support a candidate generally who has no policy? But he has no policy.
But the American people want change. That's all we want. We don't care about policy.
Well, we're going to get a lot of change because you'll find that most Americans, unfortunately, don't know what the hell they're talking about, and they haven't put that much thought into these political issues at all.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the people and how we feel. You can edit this all you want, but I'm telling you, it's all about what the people want. We don't need to know his policy right about now. All we care about is being able to go buy some bananas for 99 cents. That's all we want. And gas, go back to $1.
The government gives them the drugs, builds bigger prisons, passes a 3-strike law, and then wants us to sing God Bless America. No, no, no. Not God Bless America. God damn America. That's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating us citizens as less than human.
The system isn't working. When 12 million people living in hiding and hundreds of thousands are crossing our borders illegally each year. When companies hire undocumented immigrants instead of legal citizens because they want to avoid paying overtime or avoid unionization or exploiting those workers. When communities are terrorized by ICE immigration raids. When nursing mothers are torn from their babies. When children come home from school to find their parents missing. When people are detained without access to legal counsel. When all that's happening, the system just isn't working, and we need to change it.
They built their socialist paradise on Earth. They called it Jonestown.
Because of Father's example here in Guyana, we're building equipment and doing things to feed hungry people and set up a little town, an actual community or a country of our own where we can live the way we like to live with our own lifestyle.
This is a beautiful place here, and it's fun over here. It's really good.
But despite the image of a paradise on Earth, the rumors of abuse and violence persisted.
From what I've seen, what was reported was true, and it wasn't good, such as torture, abuse, deceit, theft, faked healings, drugging of people, punishing of children, the drumming up of fear.
If we all register and vote, we will have the first president, black president in the history of America. Obama or die, Obama or die.
Seriously.
Tonight, at the height of their popularity, fans for bands like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones would scream and cry at the mere sight of their rock idols. In fact, sometimes they would even faint. Such is the case, apparently, for the rock star politician that is Barack Obama. Take a look.
Is somebody okay? Did somebody just get faint? You know, it looks like we have somebody who may have fainted. Hold on a second, young lady. You okay? Why don't you sit down, though? So somebody guide her out and let her sit down, because she's just feeling a little faint.